Apex, the peak of South African motoring.
So the Audi S3 currently sits at the top of the local Audi A3 lineup. That is of course before the high performance RS3 arrives in South Africa, and we've been spending an ample amount of time with the sedan version, and I must say that I've been enjoying it a lot. What do you think about it, Van?
I was very hesitant at first to give my honest opinion, but after spending time with it and after really taking it in, like that whole stigma I've got around sedans is kind of blown out the water, because this is tidy, like it really is. Like it's got cool kind of design lines on the tailgates. I love the 19 inches. Sure, the color is by far one of my least favorite colors.
I like the turbo blue.
It's a cheat calling it a turbo blue. What is turbo about this?
Car is turbocharged.
But I mean the color, like it's very not turbo.
I think it looks great. I think it looks sharp. I think the facelift really enhanced the car's exterior styling, how it looks. It definitely draws heads, especially in this turbo blue.
I'll never forget the name, because like everybody likes Sunset Lover, and then it's like some other yellow canary little thing going on. But turbo blue, okay, it sounds good. Sounds good, but maybe it'll grow on me. But wheels, absolutely love it. But I've always loved the design that Audi has on those kind of things. I do like the black accents. Like it does give a sportier vibe. I do think there could have been more, like that full whole roof lining could have been black. But if I like the two-tone mirrors, like compared to the car. But it's nice. It's tidy.
Yeah, I think it looks great. I think it's understated, which I mean, the RS models, of course, they look out there and I mean menacing. Like the RS6, RSQ8, I mean the RS4 even. But what I like about the S versions is it still looks very dynamic, but there's a subtlety about it. Which I really do like, and I think
it shouts a lot less.
And
it sounds beautiful. Like don't get me wrong, but it sounds in
good.
Your face.
And I think, like with the revised headlamps, the little details in it and everything, I really do like the way it looks. And I mean, if you're going to dress it up in a black body hue or in a white, it will really go under the radar, which I do like about it. I really do like it that it's not that loud necessarily.
Okay, let's see what this does.
Let's go for a drive. I like it. I really like the S3.
S3 I flippin' love. Like I think it looks tidy, it's classy. For interior, first when I saw this, like on the dash, like this little cross stitch that it's got here, I thought, how weird is that? How random. I've never seen that on a dash. And I'm like, sure, that is fancy.
I love the detailing of it. And I love the design of the cabins. I think it's minimalistic. But what I like about the S3, although I have become accustomed to the dual stacked touchscreen arrangement that they do have in like the RSQ8 or the Q8 or so, but I do like that this one has only the single screen, and then with the analog controls at the
which
bottom.
Was one of our gripes in the GTI, that it doesn't have anything analog. Like that's just touch flipping everywhere. I dig that. Like I do. Like I think there is a place for like to have those dual screens. It looks cute, it's like all modern and stuff, but like listen, if you just want to quickly hoy temperature a little bit warmer, a little bit colder, like I want to know, okay, up and down, done. I like that it's minimalistic, but they've kept it so tidy. This is like the epitome of a executive sedan, but with some really nice sport, kind of obviously motor to it and all of that, but like it's got a sporty feel. So, and like one thing that I've always liked of Audi is It's got a lot more sharper design lines. If you look at like the door handle, like that's such a sharp kind of it's sharp, it's tidy. And like the door, like the actual lever, the handle, everything has got very nice design line. It is a lot more refined, but it does look wild.
Yeah,
so refined and wild.
And the perceived interior build quality is great. I love how the screen works, and I think it's a great middle ground. Like just before the hardcore RS3, which I mean is a lovely car. I mean that 5-cylinder engine of it it's spectacular. But I think the 2-liter in this 213 kilowatts, it's sufficient. I mean, in a car this size, it's more than you'd ever need. It's so refined, it's sporty, but it's more grown up. So where that, I mean, but it's more, in the sense it's sporty. It still has character, but there's a good balance to the overall dynamics of it, and then the way it drives as an everyday car.
You can push it a bit. No, but that was a prime example. Like from a handling point of view, their cars are sublime. Like it really is. It's a performance car. Like it is weird that it isn't a real lighter, but the mechanics are in here. Like I wonder, maybe it is for that person who's got one of these lying around, like an old Jetta or something, and shove it in there. I wonder if it will. I'm gonna try and find one, see if it works. But no, I'm happy. Like I think it's a really tidy car, and it's hitting every single note. So I'm happy. I still wouldn't buy a sedan. Not a sedan kind of gal. Like more like a van kind of van.
Final thoughts of the Audi?
Overall, lekker. Not that we rate. Well, if we do ratings, it'll be like a 4 out of 5.
I agree. I think I'll almost like to just be that person saying, okay, about 4.2.
Like you're not allowed to say that. Like if you said 5, they would have given you one, but 4.2 is like. But you stick to your 4.2. I'm gonna stick to my 4.
It's a good car, and I really enjoy driving it, and I am quite sad handing you the key now.
I'm not sad.
No, I can't imagine.
And when you're inside, you forget that it's blue, so that does work.
I mean, I'll enjoy the color from the outside.
Okay. Because you will be driving behind me.
Yeah. You'll be far ahead.
Far ahead. Cool, man.
Cool.
Okay, this is it.
Apex, the peak of South African motoring.